everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or just stopping by, hello, my name is Jennifer. I would love it if you stuck around and subscribed to my YouTube channel. We do mommy videos, makeup videos, decorating videos, cleaning videos. We do all the videos here on my channel. Today we are doing this super pretty, in my opinion, warm tone holiday look. This reminds me so much of Thanksgiving. It has all these pretty warm tone fall colors in it and a very bold lip. Of course, you can switch out your lip. You can situate this however you want to for your personal style. I created this entire look using the Colourpop California Love palette. This is such a pretty warm tone palette if you're looking for one for a very, very good price. I believe this is one of the $16 ones. I picked mine up at Ulta. I love Colourpop eyeshadows and I super love this palette. I'm so happy I picked it up. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling. Let's hop into the video, guys. All right, so before we hop into the actual eye look, I need to do just a little bit of prep on my skin because I'm struggling. So I'm going to take Too Faced Hangover RX. I am almost out of this and I can't decide if I want to repurchase it or not. But now that it's getting colder, your girl's struggling. And after that, because I'm extra, I'm going to take the Hangover RX spray. I bought the travel sized one to test it out and I have been loving it for before my makeup to help moisturize my skin. I am also super sorry if you can hear my kid. She's about to go to bed and she's having a meltdown. Guys, I report that she can see, well, she can't see it, but we can see a tiny little tooth coming in. First one. So excited, so terrified though because she's been so mean. We're going to prime our eyes very quickly. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Matte Concealer in Fair 00. Use whatever you have. I like that one just because it's stark white, so it makes my, in my mind, it makes my eyeshadows pop. And because this is going to be a more dramatic look, I'm going to take it all the way up to my brow bone and I'm going to sweep it underneath quite a bit. So I know the last few videos I've done like makeup in, I've been obsessed with it, can't stop. And I always pull out the Mini Controversy palette really thinking I'm going to pull it into the look, and then I have yet to use this. But I do have plans for this palette. I have a video planned talking about both of the palettes, the whole collection and all that. But today I wanted to try out this new Colourpop palette I bought. I've probably had it like 2 or 3 weeks and I've just been sidetracked with the Conspiracy collection. But this is from Colourpop. This is California Love. Super pretty warm tone shades, lots of sparkly glitters, just it's looking like my cup of tea. And when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of being all glammed up in my grandmama's living room waiting to eat some food. I'm going to go in with Laguna, which is this peachy matte shade. If you're using Colourpop shadows for the first time, I do recommend doing your eyes first. I much prefer doing my face first just because I can see how the eye look is coming out a little bit better, but some eyeshadows don't agree with it. So this was way more pigmented than anticipated because in the palette it looks like a peachy shade, but it looks just orange. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. I'm now going to run in with Gold Rush, which I don't understand. There is a little bit of shimmer in that, in this shade, but it's like this really pretty rusty red. And that is exactly what we're wanting today. I'm just going to continue to build this up. I just really want it to be super warm, blown out, smoky goodness. So that has a little bit of shimmer in the palette, but on my eye it just kind of has a sheen, which is not really bothering me. So now I'm going to take Mission, which is this pretty chocolatey brown shade. It also looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'm hoping I can work with that. I'm mainly going to focus this on my lid and just barely in my crease, but mainly my lid and my outer corner. I just realized I hear the dishwasher on, which means James started it. That's normally my thing because I always stay up later. If I go to lay down when James and Ellie go to lay down, Ellie thinks it's playtime. So I always end up staying up a little bit later, and I'll like work on videos. I'll clean up the lid. Well, you guys have seen my cleaning routine. If you haven't, you should check it out. I do have a cleaning video for like what I do before we go to bed. Well, before I go to bed, I just clean up the living room, vacuum my rug because Ellie will find the most minuscule little itty bitty thing on our rug and put it in her mouth. Start the dishwasher, get whatever I need done before we go to bed, and I guess I can mark that off. I'm going back in with Gold Rush, which was just the red shade, and just adding that back into the crease. I want this to be a pretty deep, dark yumminess, and we're gonna try to not cut my crease because I'm not feeling it. So there are several shimmer shades in here. Cruisin' and Kahuna, Highway 1, those are all like shimmery shades, and then there are 3 straight up chunky glitters, which is Diego, El Capitan, and Surf Rider, and I'm feeling it. So we're gonna go in with Diego, and I might layer El Capitan, which was that super hella chunky glitter, over it, but we're gonna start with just Diego, and I'm gonna start with my brush dry and see where we end up. I'm focusing this on my inner corner, and like I said, Colourpop shadows tend to be a little crazy for me. Like, they just have a ton of fallout for me, and especially these shimmer shades like this and glitters. So like I said, if you guys want to, you could go ahead and cut your crease, but this is actually applying super well, and it's dry. It's applying super freaking well, and I'm making like a faux cut crease right here. We see the fallout. I feel the fallout, so I'm just going back in with that same crease brush we have been using. We're just gonna blend the two together. Yes, maybe. Let me take El Capitan. Let me take a little bit of that on my finger and just press it. You want to be super, super, super careful with those. That took it to the next level, I tell you. It's super weird that this one doesn't have the warning on it. It's really just El Capitan. That super chunky glitter, it can fall into your eye. Like in the monochromatic palettes, all those super chunky glitters, those are not eye safe. They're not meant to be around your eye, so you have to be super careful. You're taking a risk when you put them on. You're taking a risk when you put them onto your eyelid. They could super easily, like I said, fall into your eye, scratch your cornea, fuck your life up. So you want to be careful. I'm taking that risk. I think the glitter is worth it, but that's just me, girl. I'm going to hop off of here, do my face, do my other eye, and we are going to be back, and we're gonna get this together, because right now it looks scary. We'll be back. Alright guys, and we are back. Our brows are on, our other eye is done. I don't know about you, but I feel 10,000 times better. Although I do feel like I almost have a unibrow. I got a little carried away, my brows aren't even so let's move on from that. So we're going to top off the eyes very quickly. There's a lot going on the top of your eyes, so therefore we need to even it out on the bottom, girl. And to do that, I'm going to use 2 different brushes and 2 different colors. So the first color we're going to throw down, I'm actually going to mix Laguna, which was that transition shade we put down, and Gold Rush, which is this beautiful red tone. I have to say that red tone in there, it's my favorite. So I'm literally going to mix the 2, and I'm going to stay, does that fuck with the light? No. I'm going to stay pretty close to my lash line and pretty much just stamp these colors on. If you don't want to mix, because they will mix in the palette itself, you can just do like layer 1 down and then dip your brush into the second color. And I'm going to smudge it downward just a tinge. And as you get the color that you're wanting, we're going to continue. I definitely use these brushes backwards. So in real life, you'd want to use this thicker, fluffy brush. Let me show you how much easier it would have been to get this smudged out as far as I'm wanting it. I'm smudging it down pretty good, just because this is a more dramatic holiday look. And now I'm going to go in with Mission, which was that dark brown we packed into our outer corner. I forgot to mention that. And for this, I am taking that stiffer, smaller brush, and we're going to keep this pretty close to the lash line. While I was off camera doing my other eye and my face makeup, it just wasn't looking how I pictured it, so I added quite a bit more of Gold Rush, which was that red shade, and I added quite a bit more of Mission, which is that dark brown. I just want it to overall darken the eye. So I'm literally stamping this down and wiggling my brush. It's a beautiful technique. Made it up myself. And if you are darker than me, then you could definitely go in with Cruisin' as a highlight shade, but I'm pasty as hell, so I can't do that. I wish I could do that. I'm going to take a super small brush, and y'all remember, let me pull it out. Do you guys remember in like a ton of my videos, I would take this My Little Pony palette, and this shade right here was the GOAT, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna swatch them to test it. This has like a more duochrome shift in it, but here lately I've been running into the Conspiracy palette and using Ranch, which let me, they're very similar shades. Ranch just has a little bit more of a silvery reflex, but use whatever highlight shade you want. You could obviously use whatever highlight you put on your face, but I'm just adding that very quickly. I feel like an eye look doesn't look right unless you have on your inner corner highlight. Is that just me? So now that we are all smoked out and ready to go, the next step obviously is eyeliner. You cannot have a glam look without an eyeliner. I'm going to take the NYX retractable eyeliner in black, and we're going to tightline around the entire rim of our eye, upper and lower, and I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in ultra black and do a wing. If this is a lot for you, you can stop right here. There's no need to continue adding shit to it, but I'm extra, so we're gonna bump up the we're gonna pump up the volume. I'll be right back with my eyeliner done. I'm not gonna lie to you, one eye got completely out of hand, but the other eye we did okay with. So I'm moving on. I don't know what is wrong with me. So now it's time to load up with some mascara. I'm going to be layering Essence, the False Lashes, and L'Oreal's Lash Paradise, both in black. You can stop there and be done with your eyes, but once again, we are extra for the holidays, and I'm going to throw on some lashes. And I'm either gonna throw on these right here or these right here. Or if you're feeling fancy, you can just do some Dibby Wispies, which is what those are. I don't know. Do you? Do whatever. Is it just me? Or do lashes like do a whole damn thing to your eye? Okay, and the only thing left to do to this look other than set our face is our lips. I have several options for you guys because I realize that Thanksgiving is basically the day of the year where you gorge yourself out on food and you don't want to be reapplying lipstick 16 times a day. So I have a few options for you. If you want a more matte nude look, I always recommend Jeffree Star's Mannequin. This is a gorgeous nude shade. But if you're wanting something glossy, I like to layer this over top of Mannequin. This is the Buxom's Full On Lip Plumping Cream in White Russian. Wow, that's pitiful. This is super, super glossy, and it does put a little tingle in your lips, but I actually like that. I don't know if it actually helps plump your lips up, but I really enjoy this lip color. And then, of course, if you want to go a little more bold for Thanksgiving, which is what I'm gonna do because these eyes are demanding it. They're demanding it. So I have 3 different red shades for you. One is this super orangey red, a very dark brown toned red, and then a very pretty classic blue toned red. This is from the Shane collection at Jeffree Star. This is Are You Filming? This is from the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild Liquid lip color in Hexcellent. And then the one I'm going to go in with is the classic blue red. This is from e.l.f. This is their liquid lipstick in Red Vixen. So I'm going to apply this super quick. I know it seems like my videos have become a Jeffree Star like promotion. Just to be clear, Jeffree Star has 0 clue who I am, one, and I don't normally use smaller mirrors like this for my makeup, but I'm trying to get into it because I paid good money for this mirror. So I got caught up in the flurry of the launch. Alright guys, this is the final completed look. If you enjoyed the video while you're watching, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can follow me down below on Instagram. I also have videos for my channel that I think you guys might be interested in checking out, linked down there. Yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get off here and do some thumbnails in my intro and get to editing. I hope you guys all have a very happy Thanksgiving, holidays, whatever you are celebrating. I hope you have a very, very good holiday day with your families, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye!